What's up, everybody? Um, my voice might be a little gone in this video. We got a lot to talk about, man. A lot of stuff happened in that game. First thing, game ball goes to Quandre Diggs. That hit on Deshaun Kaiser changed the flow of the game. To be honest, a lot of things changed the flow, but I feel like that hit, that's what really gave us an advantage, even though we had a little momentum at the time. Okay, first of all, we started off this game terribly. From the first play, Stafford gets sacked right where Corey Robinson, the guy filling in for TJ Lang, was. I just realized we didn't have TJ Lang this game. I didn't even notice because I think Stafford got sacked twice, I think. The protection was very good for Stafford all day. Decker returned, but he was on a pitch count. But I find it ironic that not even ironic, but like I was telling people, once Decker returned, our team would get better, and as soon as he returned, our running game just got better. Now, I'm going to give the whole offensive line credit for the running game, but I feel like Decker has been great, and Brian Mahalik has been great. Like, honestly, I would put him where Graham Glasgow at, even though Glasgow had a wonderful block that Abdullah got a touchdown run. Our red zone offense was good. I think Prater only kicked one field goal. He kicked one, I think. Let's see, Stafford had 3 touchdowns. Abdullah had 1. I don't know. But anyway, besides that, Deshaun Kaiser was a mobile QB. I said we had to watch out for that. I said we had to watch out for Crowell. The defense was really missing Haloti Ngata. The defense was really missing Ziggy Ansah. A lot of y'all be going in on Ziggy Ansah, and I be trying to tell niggas, man. Even though it's not showing up on the stat sheet or whatever, let me take this shit off. Even though it's not showing up on the stat sheet or whatever, man, Ziggy is a really good run stuffer. That's what he's been doing. So I'm just saying, man, don't be too down on Ziggy. And we gave up like 200 yards rushing. I think it was 196, but I think we end up giving up even more than that. I don't know. Hey, y'all saw it. Like, we need Ziggy Ansah in the game. Okay, I got a lot to go into, so I'm gonna be looking at my notes and stuff. But first off, we're going to start with Stafford. Besides that interception, which was a really ill-advised one, plays lights out in the second half. Shout out Eric Ebron. I told y'all, man, you have a kid, you realize you got to provide, man. You start catching. You start doing your job because you know it could be on the line. You feel me? Lions have not been playing good in the first quarter lately. Packers game and the New York game were anomalies, to be honest with you. We haven't been playing good in the first quarter all season. So that's why we had our first opening drive touchdown last week. But we was on a short week, and I didn't think it was going to affect us that much, but it seemed like it did. Nevin Lawson. I call him garbage, but in reality, Lawson is an average corner. But to me, he's worse than average because he gets no turnovers. So, after giving up a touchdown and a bunch of big catches, he gets a turnover, runs it back, gives us a ton of momentum. Shout out Lawson on your first turnover. We was debating, me and DVE. Everybody was debating whether he was going to get that one this year, and I guess y'all was right. I think Man B said it, and I think Mondo Ray Moore, he said it. But still, Agnew runs back to the 10-yard line. Nevin Lawson, penalty. And throughout the game, I mean, he still was getting beat sometimes. I just, dude's average, man. But I feel like he might seem better than average to some of y'all because he's been here for a while, so he fits into the system. But you put him somewhere else, dude will probably be looking like a horrible corner. But that's why I want to put Tabor out there. I just feel like Tabor is going to be better. I mean, he's taller, and the main thing is if he gets beat, he will make the tackle. He's a great tackler. Like, DJ Hayden missed the tackle. for a big gainer, and Lawson obviously missed a tackle for that touchdown. So how can you even give credit to Lawson for the turnover besides momentum purposes when he gave up a fucking touchdown? But I'm not gonna get on him too bad. He did his thing. Kenny G. Told y'all we've been missing him. I'm telling y'all, Kenny G wasn't playing in that game. That drive that we scored on, who knows if we score on that drive? If Kenny G is still hurt. I'm telling y'all, man, we need this kid healthy. And I know TJ Jones has been balling, he has. But I'm sorry, dog. Like, unless Kenny G, y'all got him on a pitch count too, you don't need to be having TJ Jones in the game over Kenny Golladay. Kenny Golladay is stronger, he's faster, he still runs good routes. And he just has speed and quickness, and he has amazing hands and amazing catch radius. That Stafford touchdown to Ebron was a dime. Ebron, I said I was going to give him credit if he does it for the third straight game. For the third straight game, Ebron showing up. He's catching the thing that's coming to him. I'm telling y'all, Ebron, I don't even want to give him too much credit because then he might fuck up. But Ebron, I think he's going to get it together, and this is going to continue. Having a birth of a child can really change your life in a lot of ways and put things in perspective, man. Ever since his son was born, he's been balling. So, that's that. Golladay had 64 yards, I think 4 catches. Riddick ran really well. He had 4 for 35, 8.8 yards a carry. Amir Abdullah ran really well. What was it? 11 for 52, 4.7 yards a carry. Matthew Stafford 4 for 17. I think it was 4 yards to carry or something, but those runs were like for first downs and stuff. Ebron 2 for 39 yards, a touchdown. Golden Tate was very great, had that touchdown, put us on his back. He's always making plays. He always shows up. People say he's inconsistent, but Golden Tate really isn't inconsistent. He might have 50 yards, but the nigga got now he got 50. He got more than 50 catches now because he caught some balls this game, but Golden Tate is very consistent. It's just whether he has a breakout game like this one or just a regular receiver game. And Marvin Jones got shut down. I mean, I'm not really surprised. Jason McCourty is the second-rated cornerback. And I know people be like, Marvin Jones, excuse me for that camera shit, but I know people be like, Marvin Jones needs to win those battles. But think about it like this. Marvin Jones is not a top 10 wide receiver. Now, he's a good wide receiver. He's top 20, but he's not top 10. So why would a top 10 wide receiver beat the number 2 rated corner or a top 5 corner? That's why they get him. He's a great receiver, but he's top 20. He's not the AJ Greens, the Julio Jones, the Odells, the Antonio Browns. Like he's not those guys. But I think Golladay can turn into those guys. So I'm not really mad at Jones. He had a nice catch, even though the drive ended up stalling. Okay, Cornelius Washington had 2 sacks. Now, I looked at the stats, and it didn't say Jeremiah Valawaga had a sack, but I could have sworn he got a sack. Zettel had a sack. Jamal Agnew, man. I don't know why we didn't use him on offense today, but this dude is absolutely sensational, man. This dude is amazing, man. He's a beast. Like, at this point, I'm like, yeah, he can be a backup corner, but at this point, I'm like, punt return, kick return, use him on offense. Like, sometimes people change positions, and, he's still going to play corner. He can still be a backup corner, and just think about it like this. Down the road, when Glover Quinn is gone and Killebrew, and maybe we got to draft another safety because Tavon Wilson is getting old. And Slay's gonna be here, and maybe Lawson will be phased out for Tabor by then. You got Diggs, but you might need another nickel corner, and Jamal Agnew could be that guy, and he can just develop and be great on offense, great in the return game, and great on defense. Jalen Reese-Maven was hurt, so we had Warlow in. I don't like that. I hope he gets healthy. I hope Lane gets healthy, and Ziggy gets healthy. Okay, Prater hit his field goals. I already mentioned Prater earlier, but I had to say that. Anything else? Whitehead got exposed. Not surprised. Down the middle. Are we really surprised that Tahir Whitehead got exposed, yo? Ain't nobody surprised about that. But this is the thing. and I'm bringing this up to the people. I want y'all to actually comment on this. Terrell Austin has been getting exposed. In each loss, he got exposed. In this game, he got exposed. But luckily, it's like this game he got exposed and he tightened up, because Cleveland, they didn't score in the second quarter and they didn't score in the fourth quarter either. So we shut them down completely in 2 quarters. But we let up 10 and 14 in 2 other quarters. Our coaching in general is just not top tier. Some of the play calling is just sometimes very predictable. And it's just not the right decision. But it was a tough game. I mean, Cleveland, I say they I told y'all, man, they gonna feel like they can come in here and beat us. And they really wanted to win, man. I feel like they played well because of our coaching, to be honest with you. If we had like stellar coaching instead of this average shit we got, they wouldn't have stood a chance, man. I'm just trying to make sure it's not nothing else I forget. I think that's about it, man. Can't forget the man. We can't forget the man. Darius big play Slay. Finger wag count was 5. This dude, the announcer said, like, don't throw to Darius Slay. And he threw to Darius Slay. Kenny Britt got him. Apparently, Kenny Britt is always cooking Slay. Even though he didn't really do that much this game on Slay. But he got a few passes on him. And he said, stop throwing towards Slay. And Kaiser just kept throwing towards Slay. And Slay picked it off. Like, that's Slay, bro. Darius Slay, he showed up for real today. Jared Davis had some nice tackles, man. Our pass rush was okay. But we had a lot of almost sacks, as Mundo likes to say. But I know a lot of Lions fans want to get mad at this game and stuff. But think about it from this perspective. Nothing has really changed with the team. The coaching is still the same, and Cleveland was very hungry for a win. I mean, they came to play. And then at the end of the day, we blew them out by 14 points. I mean, they played the Vikings. In the Vikings game, it was 17-16. And then the Vikings blew that game open in the second half. Like, they were very competitive with the Vikings, too. So, Vikings beat them by 17. They have a better defense. We beat them by 14. So, you know, we showed up, but that Diggs hit put Cody Kessler in the game. We couldn't do shit. Kaiser came back in the game and still was chopping us up. Like, Terrell Austin's getting on my nerves, man. He's getting very exposed. And I know this is a long video. It might be a little bit too long, but I had to just talk about some stuff. Terrell Austin's getting on my nerves. For real. We got the Bears next week. It's going to be a very, very tough game, man. It's going to be a hard one, but I think we can pull this out. And I think we can continue on this win streak that I talked about earlier in my videos, man. It's 313J-Mo, man. Shout out to all the DVE members, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all my subscribers, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts about this. And I just don't want y'all to get too mad. Because I was heated, too. I'm not bullshitting. I'm not saying like I was, but we handle business, man. We shut them down completely in 2 quarters. We handle business. We beat them. We almost put a 40 ball up. I mean, we handle business, man. No game in the NFL is easy in the league. So, all right, man. I'm really proud of the run game, too. But I'll catch y'all on the flip side, bro. I mean, I'm out of here. And shout out to the Pistons. I just had to give y'all that.